I enjoyed the display of African culture and the display of that culture through specifically clothing and color. I really did enjoy how they played with the different sort of aspects of Africa. Um, so the sort of military militia sort of part of it, which is the more grimy part of Africa, but then the cultural and the colorful part of Africa, which was really well done, I think, and that was shown again through the clothing. I enjoyed the sort of overall theme of African acceptance and honor and being proud, so to say, of your culture and who you are as an African. And I think that was very well portrayed, and it was very strongly portrayed. I would say not I would say idealistically portrayed, but strongly portrayed.
Bold and striking images, the fashion and the elevated stylization moving along at a breakneck pace provided an absolute feast for the eyes. I actually watched it twice because I thought it was so gorgeous and I wanted to take in all of the detail and the textures. It worked in juxtaposition with the African environment, but also in balance of the splendor of it. Really great rhythm to the filmmaking as well that captured something lovely as well in the soundscape and the movement of the wardrobe as well. So it just felt very epic, and I wanted to be a part of their crew.
You know, you start off with this beautiful traditional African dance and drum music as the intro, and the words, you know, Africa was born in me. And there's this beautiful regal imagery of this place, and we get to see these two worlds colliding, if you will. You have the nightlife in the fashion world colliding with the regalness and the historic aspects of Africa. I love the militaristic feeling of some of the outfits. With the males' outfits, it did feel almost Black Panther-ish, like a modern day mashup of the militaristic uniforms of Africa, but then also the Americanized Black Panther outfits that were prominent during the 70s. It seemed like a perfect match of those in tone and in just the way the outfits were styled. The models were beautiful. The pieces, even some of the pieces that we saw and what looked like the nighttime scene, more of that urban fare with the reds and that rust color. And there was just such a powerful message in the imagery. It's basically, to me, I took away the idea of we're showcasing the beauty of Blackness.
So we begin by entering their world in the form of movement and sound. The cast looks directly to the camera. We then cut to this man who is also looking directly at us. And it feels as if he's 100% looking into my soul. I felt such a connection with his gaze. He says, "Africa was born in me," and it got me thinking and reflecting about my connection to my culture. Being biracial, we often have this place where we don't feel like we belong in a place, so we have to kind of create our own identity within both cultures. My favorite elements in this piece are costuming and the dance sequences. Eyes are windows to the soul. It's a common theme for them to share a glance at you within this piece. You get to look into their world, and they take you on this journey to a side that's not very often seen. And so I was very grateful to be able to get a little viewpoint to their culture a little bit more.
One of my favorite parts of it was the score itself. I absolutely loved the music, the cinematography, and just that sense of pride that came from this one. I very much enjoyed myself watching it, and all of the aspects from the music to the choreography, the sound mixing, it very much gave me a warm feeling, and I absolutely adored that sense of pride that came from this.
Thoroughly stunning piece. the actors, the wardrobes, the landscapes, just stunning. Really just drew you in, made you want to just learn more and see more of this world. And sure, it was. It appeared destitute at times, but it also just rich and vibrant and filled with life and intrigue at other points. So it was just a beautiful balance of those things. Great cinematography and just so many interesting expressions on the faces.
Black power vibes. You feel me? I've always wanted to go to Africa, you know, just to connect with the motherland, you know. This gave me that vibe. And I was really rocking with it. You know, we were kings, you know, and it made me feel proud of my roots, I feel like. Yeah, and it showed the beauty of African people and African culture and all of that in a really tasteful way. So overall, really well done. Also, great music, yo. S tier music, top tier.